Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for August 27th, 2015, and the high pressure is going to be moving over our area here tomorrow, but it's going to be situated to our west today. That is going to allow for a northwest wind and very comfortable temperatures today. Temperatures will actually be a couple degrees cooler than they were on Wednesday, which was also a very nice day. But we're getting a little crisp morning here, and same thing happens tonight with temperatures dropping down into the low to mid 50s across most of our coverage area here, and just an overall fantastic day for your Thursday. Moving ahead to Friday, temperatures are going to increase slightly, but we're still under the influence of high pressure with it sitting right over top of us. So here we're not looking at any precipitation again. Matter of fact, this entire forecast period we're going for the idea of no precipitation for the entire 6-day period. As we talked about in previous videos here, we just have a nice blocking pattern and a ridge set up over the northeastern United States that's going to be taking place starting Saturday. That's going to keep the precipitation to our west. As we get into Saturday, we're going to have the increase in humidity with high pressure moving offshore. And move ahead to this point here. We have high pressure sitting right out here in the Atlantic. This is actually going to turn into a Bermuda high and become a key player in the tropical development to its south here with Tropical Storm Erica and where it goes. This is going to be a key player in that right here, and where it sets up and how strong it is will determine the steering patterns here for Erica and how strong it gets across the southeastern United States, or at least in the coastal waters here. But in our area, we're looking at a ridge building in here, and high pressure promotes a clockwise flow of air around it that's going to bring a southwesterly wind here for a couple days beginning Saturday. So we're going to increase the humidity a little bit. Nothing over the top this weekend. I think dew points are going to get into the mid to upper 60s for most areas, and then we get into early next week, actually straight through probably the middle of next week. We're going to have temperatures that are going to be challenging the 90-degree mark in our central and southern areas here. So let's get over to the NAM high res. And this is looking at temperatures here for Thursday. Again, very comfortable temperatures, still in the 70s here across the Poconos and the northern tier, and probably upper 70s here in the middle sections to get down to closer to 80, or maybe the lower 80s down here by Philadelphia. But very nice day across our coverage area here. We're going to go up to a degree or two here on Friday, still with a lower humidity, and then we turn in an increase in temperatures by about 4 or 5 degrees from Friday to Saturday. With the increase in humidity as well, probably getting in the middle 80s for the most part for most locations here on Saturday, and we keep increasing that here for Sunday to the upper 80s, and then we're going to be challenging the 90-degree mark once we get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Because of that, like I said, there's a ridge over the northeastern United States, so we're going to have a blocking pattern where any tropical development that does meander near the southeastern U.S. coastline will be prevented from coming up to our latitude here. So we're very strongly against anything coming up here past North Carolina and affecting the Jersey Shore points or Delaware coastline with any tropical system. So again, a lot of it is predicated on what this high pressure does and some other features here on the map that will allow for this not only to develop, but where it will also steer where it goes and how strong it gets. So we'll be watching this closely. Here is the National Hurricane Center latest advisory, and this is actually taking this up through the Bahamas, strengthening to a hurricane coming very close to the Florida eastern coastline here. I really don't think it ends up hitting Florida, really siding with the idea that this is going to head to the east of Florida, come very close. And it doesn't necessarily have to make impact on the eastern coast of Florida here to have the impacts felt all the way up and down here, up down the coastline from Miami all the way up to Jacksonville here. We're going to have some very high waves and rough surf here going with this system here. Of course, the high winds coming in off the system just because it's becoming so close. And after that point, I think it's going to end up turning and paralleling the coastal line up like this. Where exactly this goes from here is still in question, so we're going to follow that over the next couple of days here and see where that goes. But again, I don't think it gets above North Carolina as far as impacts, but stranger things have happened, and just stick with us, and we'll keep you up to date as soon as we get the latest information. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich, and that is your outlook for August 27th, 2015. Have a great Thursday.